I'm Billy Harris. You're hanging with Harris. We are in Miami at Michy's with my very good friend Michy, Michelle Bernstein. How are you, Michy?
I'm hanging with Harris.
You are hanging with Harris. We know each other. A lot of people know you. What's your deal? Not too many women chefs.
No,
you know, there
we
should
need
be more.
We need more.
Are you a culinary school chick, lady?
I am. I went to Johnson & Wales, but at the same time I was cooking. I already started cooking
Sure.
for those guys called the Mango Gang. And I worked for a guy named Stephen Reichlin, who is a very famous cookbook writer.
Okay.
And so I had like 3 jobs, and I was going to culinary school. And that's how I started.
You know, Miami is a really, forget even the culinary scene, right? Just the whole city. I mean, you keep going south in Florida, you don't feel like you're in the United States anymore. It gets very Caribbean,
Well, we're
very
detached.
quick.
Most of the people that live here are transients. And
Sure.
so, and times change and people change. So right now, what do you see in Miami? You see Brazilians. You're seeing a lot of Colombians, Nicaraguans. The Cubans, sadly, have drifted away. The Nicaraguans and the people from Hondureños,
Honduras.
have taken their places.
Sure.
We're getting a huge amount of Haitian influence in our food, which is delicious. Spices, spicy,
Yeah.
a lot of citrus. It's really cool. So, you know, every few years we go through a little bit of a change with our food
Sure.
flavors.
You're native to here,
I was,
you know, born and
I'm
raised.
like one of the
You're
only
the only
people
one
born
ever.
here, yeah, that actually stayed.
But do you think that's affected your cooking all the way through?
Because I travel so extensively and I have
Sure.
jobs that take me around the world. I worked in Asia a long time. So
you have a lot of influences
see bits
happening.
in the food. You won't see everything come together ever
Right.
in one dish.
You're not like, oh, she's not just a Florida chef. That's not her thing.
I don't mind being, but no.
No, of course. So you were chefing around. I know you had a long stint at the Mandarin Oriental
I
before
did.
we opened up Michy's, right?
I did, yeah.
And
yeah.
Michy's what, 8 years now?
Michy's is about to be 8 years. I can't even believe it. I met my husband at the Mandarin Oriental. From there, of course, we always dreamt of having a restaurant. We always
Sure.
talked about it. And so when we opened Michy's, people were a little surprised because Michy's is kind of a small restaurant,
Yeah, yeah.
a simple restaurant with, you know, instead of tablecloth, we use paper on the tables. But that's the way that dining was going.
Yeah.
And now today, Michy's is almost too elegant. And we need to
Right.
go backwards. You know, you have to go with the flow. You got to go with the changes. And dining has changed so much in the last 10 years. It's unbelievable.
Well, speaking of changing and dining, and you're getting me hungry here,
Good,
so enough
good.
about you.
Okay.
What are we going to make? What are we going to eat? What are we going to do?
So I decided to try something new with you.
Okay.
And I've never actually made this before. I've always wanted to. And I thought it would be kind of cool to make it together and see
All
if
right.
we like it.
So, Michy,
Yeah,
a little
Billy.
sweetbread shawarma.
Sweetbread shawarma. I've never done it, but I'm dying to.
It
so
could be a new signature dish.
might be.
What do we have here?
All
what am I
right.
looking at?
You're gonna make a little tahini sauce. Right now, that's just tahini paste, which is sesame paste, and some
Okay.
fresh parsley.
Okay.
You're gonna add some oil and lemon
Oil,
in
lemons.
a minute.
These are the sweetbreads. Thymus
Thymus gland
glands
of the veal.
Of the veal.
Right here. So cut the lemons in little wedges so that we avoid the seeds. And don't worry,
Avoid- I see you do
I'll
the
use
turn.
I'll use the inside part later.
All right, I'm going to do
I
that.
need the outside of 2 lemons squeezed into that,
Squeezed?
squeezed into that, and
Okay.
then that much oil.
And then a little. So
I'm gonna
doing-
dredge the sweetbread. First, I'm gonna add a little bit of the za'atar and the sumac into my flour. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to that.
Okay, perfect. All right.
All right, so I'm gonna start dredging.
Dredge.
I'm gonna add, I don't know, enough sweetbreads for the 2 of us.
All right, so I'm doing a thing, mixing,
Or whisking.
whisking. So I need more acid.
Sí, pero when you
Sí,
squeeze, cuidado. Put your hand right underneath it so you don't get
So you
any
don't
of
get
the
any
seeds.
seeds?
Yeah,
And let all that in?
yeah. All right, while you do that, I'm gonna mix some of the jalapeno salsa.
Okay.
Into the yogurt.
Jalapeno salsa with the yogurt.
I really wanted this to be a little spicy,
Spicy.
but the yogurt will help cool it down a little bit. I'm gonna take some of this Israeli cucumber and spice it up with my Anna spice. Anna has some rose, sumac,
It's like literally
and,
rose petals, right?
yeah, and some sesame seeds. I'm gonna cook sweetbreads and I'm gonna grill some cucumber.
Okay.
I'm gonna season the other side with a little bit of the Anna spice.
That Anna spice.
So I'm going against my Argentine forefathers here. I'm not grilling the sweetbreads, however, they would be delicious. But I did want a little bit of a different texture, so we're making them crispy. Okay, Billy, flip your cucumber. I'm just looking for a nice golden color. Now the sweetbreads have previously been poached, so I'm not too worried about them cooking in the pan.
All right, so we're gonna plate this, chef?
Yes, sir.
All right, cucumbers.
So we have warm flatbread.
Okay.
and here's my dream.
Here's the dream.
If you want to follow me, take
Follow.
a piece of bread. All right, so first thing I was thinking was to take a little bit of the jalapeno spice, then for a little bit of texture, to take a little bit, of
Tabbouleh,
the
right?
tabbouleh, but it's quinoa tabbouleh.
Quinoa tabbouleh.
So it has really nice texture.
See, it's a whole Mediterranean
This is
thing
our little
here.
healthy
It is a
part
little healthy. This is
of
the healthy
dish.
part.
Let's
we have
take
some
the
cucumbers.
cucumber.
I'm going to go like this.
Let's do 2.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. I know.
Oh, we got nice spice in there.
I know. Got a lot of spice.
Wow. Okay, so next part,
Yep.
that,
And it's going to need a little tahini on
and I
this
want a
too,
fat
right?
one. Then
Pickled
we're gonna
onions?
finish with a tahini. And then finally,
Are we putting a top to this, or are we just going to eat it open face? It's going to be a mess.
minute. I know, I want it to be messy.
All right.
That's delicious.
It's freaking awesome. Sweetbread Shawarma. Michy's
Come and get
in
it.
Miami. The one and only Michelle Bernstein. Michy. I'm Billy Harris. You've been hanging with Harris. We'll see you real soon. Thank you.